We're back making another video. This one's going to be about this 22 Challenger Scat Pack manual transmission. Car is currently completely stock, and it has come in for one of our really killer HCI cam packages. The HCI stands for Heads Cam Intake. This is something that we've developed here as far as the cam specs and the cylinder heads and all the parts that go into it. We've already done the before hit on this car like we do with every car that comes in. This one's made about, for some reason, about 15 horsepower, 20 horsepower more than every other manual transmission 392 that we've done so far. So not too sure exactly why. We do know that this engine was just replaced. This is a brand new engine from Chrysler under warranty as of 2 months ago. So maybe that has something to do with it. But the car is completely stock, so we were kind of amazed to see that number. We made a second hit just to be sure and checked over all our data, and it was real. So we're going to see how that plays into everything. Normally the gains we see with this HCI package on a manual transmission car are somewhere around 90 to 100 horsepower. So I don't know if we're going to get that on this one, but you'll follow along. You'll find out along with us. So watch the disassembly process, see how we get one of these packages installed. All right, tuning's done on this one. And it did still do some decent gains, thankfully. So remember before we had a really high number from factory of 470, and our after number is 550. So that's 70 horsepower. So 7,200, I mean, we're in that range. It wasn't 100, but man, it's still, that's the high. So normally we're at around 525 to 530. So this engine that they got from Chrysler is making more power. Now we've replaced the heads, we replaced the camshaft, and we ported the intake manifold. So it's not any of those parts that are unique. Well, none of those parts are the same anymore. So it's not them that gave more power. I think it's just a short block. I don't know if it's got a better hone on it or that it's a brand new fresh engine. We have done fresh stuff before. Maybe not this brand new. I don't know, but this one's making more power. So this is by far, probably by about 20 horsepower, the highest horsepower HCI car or Big Daddy cam car that we've ever done. So yeah, this is just the comparison. Dark is before, so horsepower before, torque before, and then the light colors, of course, are current or after. And you can see this little lump here. That's just where the intake switches on the factory tune. We switch ours at a different spot, and as you can tell, you can't even see anything. So that's where we like to switch it. We know where it needs to switch with our camshaft, so that you don't see any deviation in the power. I don't think you could actually feel this out on the street, but nevertheless, we change ours at a different RPM. But yeah, that's fantastic. As you can see, it just starts to lay over just a little bit at the top, and we're spinning this thing up to 7,000. So we're doing all right there. Awesome. Well, we're really happy with how this one turned out, especially since we got the extra power, not from the cam package, but just because it started out with more power. I'm glad we retained that. I was worried that we wouldn't retain that. There was something secretive about the engine or the cam or the heads or whatever, but it seems like it is just a short block. It's just making more power. So this guy's really going to enjoy this one. So thanks for watching.